Hi there, I'm Annie, and today I'll be showing you my new office and studio area. I'll walk you through how I built the setup, what items I bought, and I'll link everything in the description below. Over the past year, I've moved from a tiny bedroom to a new home. Luckily, in this home, there was an extra room that could be turned into a dedicated office. Recently, I left school, so I knew I needed a space that accommodated my new needs as a full-time creative. I was really excited to create something that would not only help my productivity workflow, but made me feel really inspired to be in it. The first thing I did to prepare for this project was to plan the space. I used Home Planner on my laptop to figure out where I wanted to place the main objects: the desk, the organization drawers, shelves, and music equipment. It had exact measurements for some of IKEA's most popular items, which came in useful because for my desk, I was eyeing the custom desk from IKEA. I wanted a desk that had a lot of surface space to work on and had storage so that I can easily access my stationery as well as keep the top of my desk clutter-free. I decided to combine the IKEA Carlby countertop and oak veneer with white Alex drawers on both sides. Moving on to my workspace, I recently switched from working solely on my 16-inch MacBook Pro to working together with a Dell 27-inch monitor. Although I've been able to do all of my work on my MacBook for years, I found that working on a monitor makes it so much easier to edit videos, color grade, and have multiple windows open all at once, making my workflow much more effective. The MacBook is connected by a single Thunderbolt cable into a Kensington docking station, which has my Scarlett Focusrite Solo audio interface and my monitor connected. This minimizes the amount of cables and wires that appears on top and gives me easy access to my SD and USB ports. With some stick-on cord covers, I was able to manage the cables underneath my desk so that from afar, it looks tidy and neat. To keep it warm and cozy, I laid out a rug that matches the color of the drawers. It feels nice to have something comfortable underneath, as well as section out the desk from other parts of the room. It also helps with the acoustics in the room and gets rid of a lot of the echoes. Moving back to the top of my desk, I recently picked up the Logitech MX keys. I love that this keyboard is made specifically for Apple products and has all of the Apple keys and shortcuts that I'm familiar with. Alongside it is the Logitech MX Master 3 mouse, which has an ergonomic shape to it, making it really comfortable and natural for my hands to sit on. As for the scroll wheel, the machinery steel gives it a really nice weight and makes every scroll seamless and silent. The thumb wheel on the side makes it so that I can scroll horizontally. This makes editing on Final Cut and Logic super convenient as I can scroll up, down, and all across my projects easily. I made sure that the products I chose were Bluetooth so that I can clear my desk whenever without having to unplug anything. It also just gives it a very minimal look. Under my keyboard and mouse is a felt desk pad I got on Amazon. If you've ever wondered how to nicely section off a desk space, having a desk pad is the way to go. It not only protects the surface of your desk when moving your keyboard, but it also acts as a mouse pad. I've always been someone that likes my goals and reminders as visuals readily in front of me, so I have this corkboard with my most important notes pinned down. Whenever I need a reminder of where I'm going or a bit of reassurance, I can just gently look over to my left to see everything there. On the topic of reminders, to my side is a print I made with the quote, "Take your time," reminding me to go at my own pace. For as long as we're persistent and consistent, we'll eventually get to where we want to be. If you like this print, you can purchase it on my Etsy shop that I will link below. To the right of my monitor is a pegboard holding my journals, sentimental items, and stationery. Although I like to keep my supplies in my drawers, having some frequently used things on a pegboard gives this wall a little pop of character and color, all while staying neatly on display and off my desk base. On my desk, you've probably noticed some plants that I like to keep around. I've always loved how plants bring a bit of life to any space. They not only give your space a bit of color, but helps purify the air. I have my plants all over my room, on my tall storage unit, on my shelves, by the windowsill, and on the floor. Something that is a must and is incredibly important to my workspace is warm lighting. I have a lamp on my desk that has a knob on its side, allowing me to adjust the light intensity as I work throughout the night. I also have this 3-spotlight floor lamp which I've pointed to my walls so that it bounces off soft, warm light, creating a super intimate vibe. For additional storage and display space, I have another IKEA Alex drawer to store my frequently used tech, my wires organized by use, cables, music equipment, and more. Above my desk is a long IKEA lac shelf which holds all of my books, my DSLR, my 50mm lens, and some plants. I also use this IKEA Kallax bookcase that I turned on its side to hold my camera gear, art supplies, plant care, and my vinyl collection. In one of my storage containers, I placed a surge protector in to have all of my plugged-in items hidden away. I placed my keyboard on top of it so that I can easily go back and forth from my desk to it whenever I want to practice. Next to it is my trusty Audio-Technica turntable, which plays all of my favorite songs and favorite vinyl records without the worry of it scratching or skipping. Speaking of music, I wanted to share with you my music recording setup. I'm still using my AT2035 condenser mic that's attached to the side of my desk with an extendable mic arm. The mic is connected to the audio interface that's attached under my desk, keeping it out of the way but also easy to reach. Usually, I would keep this here for casual recordings, but whenever I need more voice isolation, I pull over to my standing voice shield, attach my mic, and work over there. By the window is a guitar rack I recently got to safely display all of my guitars. Because I used to live in a tiny room, I had some of my guitars and keyboard hidden under my bed. They used to collect dust and I'd be unmotivated to clean it off just to play them sometimes. But now that I have my instruments in arm's reach and on display, ready to play, I have literally no excuses not to practice. Moving into a new place and decorating my own office and studio has been one of the highlights of this year. I love turning ideas into realities, and I'm so glad that it's a space that finally works for me. It's crazy how much a change of space can affect your motivation and workflow. I can't wait to be creating more content and showing you more things from this office. For those of you building your own workspace, I hope this video has given you some sort of inspo and ideas for your project. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye!